up for the armbar right there. He's looking to get on MMA. But pound and pound, this is what old pancreas was. This is what. He's got it all.
内蒙古小伙臂力惊人，一招倒把垂杨柳直接扛起老外，狠狠地砸向对面，乱拳砸的对手头破血流。裁判怕出事，赶紧叫停比赛。他是来自巴西的双冠王伊塔洛·冈萨尔维斯，此前正处于10连胜的状态，这让伊塔洛自信心爆棚，一度口出狂言侮辱中国功夫，嚣张狂妄的态度完全没有把中国人放在眼里。面对气焰嚣张的伊塔洛·冈萨尔维斯，张立鹏当即坐不住了，表示要教训这个狂妄的家伙。就让我们长按点赞3秒，一起为张立鹏加油助威吧。
They're going to go out, and that will stop the action. And you have to take that into account when it comes to ring control. So, you know, again, when it came to Pride back in the Japan days, when Pride was Pride, round 1.
比赛铃声敲响，张立鹏率先以腿法打开局面，不急不躁，打得沉稳冷静，彰显大将风范。
Oh yeah, huge.
众所周知，巴西柔术享誉世界，伊塔洛作为巴西猛将，也非常擅长地面技术。比赛还未开始多久，伊塔洛就迫不及待下前抱摔，想要将张立鹏拖入地面中。好在张立鹏反应迅速，并没有让对手得逞，两人在围绳边展开角力。
In Thailand, we would change via the event. Cage 1 event, ringer 1 event, cage 1 event, ring 1 event.
Was it equally as successful?
Obviously not if they're still not around. Hey yo!
Booyah! Goodbye. John, what's happening here?
伊塔洛不愧是巴西猛将，在短暂的角力后，他成功将张立鹏摔翻，并且拿到了上位压制，可见这家伙的柔术技术确实不错。张立鹏作为国内该级别的佼佼者，其地面技术也相当出色。尽管他被伊塔洛压在身下，但他严密的防守让伊塔洛无计可施，甚至一度对伊塔洛做出了脚技，但由于位置不太好，这个脚技并未能成型。最终裁判让他们重新站立开始。
Because they weren't going to go into any action from there. He wasn't going to move, and he wasn't going to move.
Now let's see how both guys.
经过一轮地面技术的较量，双方对彼此都有了一定了解。短暂的站立较量后，伊塔洛再次选择下前抱摔，但早有防备的张立鹏反而趁势将伊塔洛压在身下。
When it comes to the cardiovascular skills,
Nice elbow there by the Chinese fighter. Straight on the jaw. Oh, you can hear someone screaming.
拿到优势身位的张立鹏想要施展自己擅长的地面砸击。伊塔洛作为巴西柔术高手，地面技术功底自然不差，他的防守很严密，几乎没有给张立鹏任何的机会。也就是在这个时候上演了惊险一幕，伊塔洛抓住机会，突然拿到张立鹏手臂十字固的位置，想要将张立鹏的手臂扭断。就在大家都有点担心的时候，张立鹏毫不犹豫直接抱起对手，重重的向地面摔击，砸开了伊塔洛的锁技。这一下实在是太霸气了，彻底浇灭了伊塔洛的斗志。
again, you're tight in the guard being the closed legs behind. And feel free, Kev, if you got questions. These little rapid punches, these are all shifting weight to set up. So you can see the Brazilian trapping that left arm right there.
So here's a question for you right now.
Yeah.
For someone who's just tuning in right now, they're Kunlun's a kickboxing organization.
Yep.
Who's in the dominant position right now?
They're neither of them.
Neither of them.
Neither of them. There are just as many submissions that he can do holding that arm and trapping that there.
What's the mentality now of the Brazilian fighter having his legs wrapped around the lower torso of
So that is referred to again as the closed guard. And now he can open it up and maneuver himself away. Butterfly guard, open rubber guard, any of these types of movements to once again go for a submission attack off of his back. Again, everybody always thinks that just because you're on top, that you're on top. That has been proven time and time again not to be the case.
Nice.
Oh yeah, of course. And personally, you know, as a wrestler, I would rather be on top.
Okay.
But a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys plan on attacking.
张立鹏持续在上位对伊塔洛进行打击，伊塔洛被打的只有招架之功，丝毫没有还手之力，一直到比赛回合结束。
What I was talking about with wrestling, or just like when ties in Muay Thai are clinch, going at a clinch, you know, you know, when you go to Petchin D, they do 45 minutes of clenching a day.
You're trained for it.
You're trained for it.
Your body is adapted for it.
And so this is a natural environment
So
for both of these guys.
Why is the referee? Oh, okay. I'll stop talking for a second. I was going to say, why is the referee not stopping this? Because he's obviously got some positions where he can find.
Oh, he can definitely find. He can definitely find a mark for his elbows, especially. Remember that those are there, so he'll land him to the body right there. Come back to the head.
We're approaching the final 30 seconds
There you
of
go.
round one. Wow.
Great elbow there.
The under elbows there. And coming down on the pounding on the head, lying on the canvas.
Now, again, I don't know Italo. I've never seen him fight. 4-0, undefeated in MMA. But as I was saying, this guy, Zhang, is the welterweight world champion for Kunlun.
Yes,
Huge experience. Huge experience. And right now, he is in his world. And that world is referred to as G&P, or ground and pound.
35 fights in MMA. It's quite a big number.
Huge.
Those cauliflower ears.
Of course.
The pop music today
Tells everything. That was the great slam. Now that's the move of the fight that I love, because it's the one move, it's the one portion where he was actually in danger. He's ready to be armbarred, and he knew exactly what he did. Stack him up, bring him up, spike him down. You know, if he had been able to help.
Topic of debate around the world right now. Formula One just banned grid girls.
比赛来到第二回合，张立鹏一记高扫上头率先发威，伊塔洛被打得趔趄后退，张立鹏得势不饶人，快速上前用拳法连续打击。不过伊塔洛经验丰富，依靠顽强的意志力和张立鹏对拼，为自己争取到了喘息的机会。战力对拼中，伊塔洛明显不是张立鹏的对手，他不得不再次选择抱摔，但在已经残血力量不占优的情况下，再次被张立鹏占据上位压在身下。
Capture his brain.
Recalibrate.
Oh yeah, bro.
I can see you, John. You're so in your element right now.
I love it. I love it,
There's
man.
nothing wrong with that. I love myself too.
Here. Huge elbow. Zhang is definitely doing his damage. Ground and pound. Buketati,
Is
brother.
he training out of that
Oh
gym?
yeah, he's training out of Buketati. Eric Urisk is the wrestling coach, main MMA coach there. Boyd Clark again. Big shout out to those guys. The whole of Soi Tai Yid is basically mixed martial arts road. If there's one place you want to go to train,
Those elbows have got venom.
literally.
Serious power. It's even worse when the head is on the canvas. It's smart now by the Brazilian fighter to raise that hand up to. I get what you're saying about he's comfortable lying on his back and locked. It just seems like he's not doing anything.
Correct. And again, if you're not skilled with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or you're not skilled with Judo, or a lot of the grappling techniques, I obviously understand how that could look. You know, a lot of the Chinese organizations used to do, what did they, you know, a couple of them would do 10 seconds on the ground, 30 seconds on the ground, and then stand them up. But as we've seen in the premier organization, the UFC, a lot of people can get submitted off their back.
Okay.
And, you know, that's why we keep it, is because obviously somebody's not down and out with her like that. But great blood flowing from Italo now
he's
via
bloody.
those
He's
elbows.
Brutalizing his face right now.
Ground and pound obviously is.
随即，张立鹏展开了狂猛无比的地面砸击，高频率的肘击直冲伊塔洛面门，打得对手血染满面，模样凄惨。最终，伊塔洛无力招架，裁判见状连忙终止了比赛。张立鹏地面砸击 TKO 获胜，狠狠地打脸教训了嚣张的巴西人。
There, that was the shit that rocked him. That was the start of the end, in my opinion. Wobbled him. He had no choice but to go back to the ground. And once he was there, the ground and pound was just a lot too much for Italo. And the referee had finally seen enough.
And this is our
大家觉得张立鹏打得怎么样呢？欢迎在评论区留言。喜欢格斗的朋友给个3连再走呗。